Today marks a momentous occasion in Australia's history, as the Albanese government announces the question for the upcoming referendum on an Indigenous voice to Parliament. After months of passionate debates and negotiations, the final wording of the question has remained largely unchanged from the one proposed at the Garma Festival last July. Leading this remarkable process from the outset has been the Referendum Working Group, steadfastly protecting the voice's authority and refusing to make major concessions in order to appease critics. This referendum is about much more than simply getting it done. It's about a shift that will bring about real change for Indigenous people of Australia. /n/n In the spirit of reconciliation, the Prime Minister was surrounded by giants of the Indigenous struggle for recognition and rights. This can be seen most poignantly through Professor Marcia Langton's words, calling attention to the injustices endured throughout Australian history and the miserable lives that Indigenous people have been living. All too often we hear of wrongdoings and make no progress towards solutions. However, this referendum is aiming to draw a line in the sand and bring about the real change that is so desperately needed. /n/n Unfortunately, there is one giant missing from this monumental occasion: Yulungu leader Galarrwuy Yunupingu. For decades Yunupingu has fought for the rights of his people and seen the come and go of 10 prime ministers. His tenacity has led him to be known as the rock that stands against time, and his spirit will undoubtedly continue to live on in this referendum. /n/n The Prime Minister's journey to the Garma Festival was very telling of his commitment to this cause, having taken the hand of Yunupingu and making his earnest promise of real change. Since then, Anthony Albanese has kept his word and proven himself to indeed be a man of his word. When asked if he meant what he said, his answer was short and unwavering: yes. /n/n And so today marks a pivotal moment in Australian history. We have made the first leap towards a successful referendum on an Indigenous voice to Parliament, and we must remain committed to this change. On this day, so many people from near and far have turned their attention towards the much-needed promise of a new relationship with First Nations people. We must keep this fire burning until there is nothing left and ensure that real, lasting change is created for the Indigenous people of Australia.